Hi, everybody. We'll just take a minute, let people kind of find the live if they're planning on joining us today. And I'm going to double check, make sure we have no technical issues. Have no technical issues. All right, let's just test the audio, make sure that's working okay. All right, let's just test the audio. All right, sounds like it's working. Perfect. Okay. Looks like people are starting to join us too, which is really fun. You can say hello. So hello to Whitney. I see that you're here over on Facebook. So glad you're able to join me today. And then down over in YouTube land, we've got Carolina and Karen. It's great to see you guys too. Oh, and Dawn, thank you for joining me. So you're welcome to comment and say hello. You can share the video as well if you want to share it with anyone that might be interested in seeing what we're going to look at today, which are the new accessories in the new mini catalog that's going to be coming out in January. So this goes live on January 4th, and you can get all of the products from the online store, which is stampinup.com. And then when you're ordering, make sure you look for me as your demonstrator. My name is Chelsea Christensen, which you can probably see either in the name of my YouTube channel or my Facebook page. So you can just write that down and make sure to select me as your demonstrator if you don't already have one. So really excited about that new catalog. There's some really beautiful products. I've already shared the designer series paper as well as some stamps and bundles that I received in my pre-order. So today I am sharing the accessories, and I think I got one of everything. So we'll be able to look at it, open it up, see what it looks like, see what it feels like. I'm really excited about that. So I thought we would start today with some of the envelopes and card packs. So cards and envelopes pack. It looks like I'm just looking at the catalog now, which I actually can't open and show you before the January 4th. So on the 4th, I can do that online, but before that, I can't. And there's one more thing that I don't know if I've placed in my box. Let me grab it really quick. Okay, let's start with these 4 products first. So this is the first one that I want to show. This is the gold foiled flowers cards and envelopes. And these are just really nice when you need to make a quick card because you've got your card bases and envelopes all ready to go. And you can just add a greeting even, because these are so pretty. Look how pretty that is. So we've got this gold foiling that's on both the front and the back. So if you like to cut up your card bases that are beautiful like this, you can even just make this its own DSP and add it to a regular card base, and just by trimming it, and then you kind of get 2 for 1. However, it's gorgeous all by itself, right? Look how pretty that is. So let's fold it in half. So this is the front side. It's got some beautiful flowers. I'm hoping that you can see all that detail there. And then this is the back side. They're both so pretty, and I love that they're different. So this one has 4 really large flowers on the back, and then this one's got more of a variety. It is white on the inside. So the outside has a vanilla with gold, and it coordinates with this beautiful vanilla envelope, which also is white on the inside. And so you could easily stamp a greeting, punch it out, put it right there, or even just leave it blank, and then you could write a little note. So really beautiful card and envelope pack. I'll just kind of slide that in so you can see. And then there is an area here that you could wet, and it has adhesive. And then you could fold this over, and you just get that gorgeous kind of a die cut design on the back. It's really pretty. Just keep in mind that this is not going to lay, like this is not adhered. This is the strip of adhesive here. And so if you were to take it through the post office, there is a chance that that could pull up, you know, as it runs through the machines and stuff. So if you are going to do that, maybe just add some adhesive along the edges and in some of those larger areas to really make sure that stays down. You could also place some cardstock or something behind that. Let's just show you so that you can kind of see that design a little bit more too. So that's a fun idea as well. Gail says these would make beautiful birthday cards for women. I agree, just real simple, just to even have on hand when you need to just write a quick note, right? Birthday, thank you, thinking of you, anything, wedding, really beautiful. Okay, so let's just double check to see how many cards come in this pack. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is a 10 card pack. Yes, that's what it says, 10 cards. So again, that is the gold foiled flowers, cards, and envelopes. So this next one is a really basic because it's supposed to coordinate with this pack here. So this is the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More, cards and envelopes. So they're very basic patterns. They come in 2 different colors, and the colors are, oh, hello, there's lots of color. Anyway, the colors are Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So when I saw all those colors, I was like, no, I don't. But what we've got here is Calypso Coral as the outside of our envelope, and then on the inside we have this beautiful pattern. And I always like to peek to see if that pattern goes all the way through, and it does. And that's always fun for me because I like to cut my envelopes up sometimes, especially if they have pretty patterns on the inside. And then the same for this one. This one is the Pretty Peacock, has that same diamond shape pattern. Let me give you a close-up of that. And then it has that same pattern on the inside, and it does also go all the way through. The card bases are just plain with that pattern. They're white on the inside, which is really nice. You don't have to add any more cardstock. They come in the Calypso Coral and the Pretty Peacock. And they are made to go with this pack here. So Memories and More, you can do lots of things with them. They are kind of designed to be more for memory keeping, but they create beautiful cards as well. So I thought it'd be fun to open this up and get an idea of what is inside this packet. So this is called Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More card pack. And sometimes these include embellishments, sometimes they include stickers, die cuts. It just kind of depends on the pack. So you just want to kind of take a look and see when you're ordering what it does include. If you like to have a little bit more, give yourself more creativity when creating simple cards, this is a great pack for you. Okay, come on out. There we go. So let's just take a quick look at these little cards here. They are usually double-sided, which is nice because they're made to go inside the Memories and More pocket folders. So they're clear on both sides. So then you get a beautiful design on the front and the back of those Memory More pocket sheet things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can just go to the Stampin' Up! Website and do Memories and More, and that will come up. So this is a beautiful butterfly, has same colors. The colors are all going to coordinate with that pack of cards and envelopes. Just says, I love you each and every day. And it looks like you get 2 of everything. So this one says Dream Big, and it has that pattern. This one's got some pecan pie on one side, and it says the world needs more people like you. So you can see how these easily work for cards and for memory keeping. This says the happy life, and it's repeated multiple times down the center. It's nice that they give you 2 of everything. So hello there. These would also make great tags. If you love to put a tag on a gift, really easy to do that with these. Lovely moments with the green pattern on the back. That's a really fun pattern. You are nothing short of amazing. You are my sunshine. Look how cute that is. The details. So this would be for like memory keeping. Whitney says, those are the dandelion flower heads from the paper pumpkin stamp set. Ooh. Does it coordinate with the paper pumpkin? Now I'm having a hard time remembering what you're talking about, Whitney. Is it a past paper pumpkin or a future one? Because they have come out with some sneak peeks for the next 3 months. The backside of the first card I turned over. Okay, yes. I am recognizing that type of shape. That's a really fun one. The current one. Oh, I don't have the current one yet. So that's probably why I'm confused. I haven't gotten mine. Did you get yours already? Oh, I'm excited for you. Okay, so we've got some blue flowers, and this one says, I love you to pieces, and it's kind of an ombre, so it goes from lighter to darker. I'll give you a close-up. We got some green, I love you forever. Moments to remember. Love, 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 and all the new in colors, or not all of them, but it does have some of the new in colors. And a fun little moment, like a memory keeping journaling area. This one feels very 70s to me. And then just some fun accent pieces here. Picture perfect. Life is wonderful. I love that. It's really cute images. Good things. And do what makes your soul happy. And there's that image again. So you can see how it is really easy to fold these in half. And these are a little bit bigger than our normal 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. They feel a little taller to probably fit some of these bigger pieces. So if you wanted, you could cut them down, but you do have envelopes that are there. They do fit inside those envelopes. So you see. Anyway, easy to pop one of these cute patterns, like these little messages on here, to make a quick card. You can turn them over, you can layer them. Lots of fun things. Let's check out the rest of this pack. Looks like we've got some stickers here. Yep. So more fun things to kind of add accents pieces to. You can add them as cards or memory keeping. You get 2 sheets of that one, 2 sheets of these. So these have more greetings and some memory keeping things like anniversary, birthday, happy. You could put them together to make cards as well. So if you are more into card making and not memory keeping, this is still a fun pack for you. This has some fun foil on it. It feels a little more pink than gold, so it's probably got a rose gold foil on those. 2 sheets of that. And then these are larger pieces. So in the pocket pages for memory keeping, they have small sections and they have large ones. And so this one, the reason they make the card base so big is so that you could add these to that just as is. So really fun. We've got so many reasons to smile with some kind of more 70s designs on there. We have that fun pattern that's on the inside of our envelopes, all about you. Beautiful green plaid. You can do hard things. So sweet. And then that pretty butterfly with the flowers. Enjoy the little moments with that calypso coral pattern. Beautiful, amazing, fabulous, lovely, wonderful. With more butterflies. Hello, beautiful. With some fun yellow flowers on the back. So you can see how that would look if you just put that on a card. So just really fun. Okay, so those are the Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and More card pack. That's these cards, okay? And you get all of this, and you get pretty much 2 of everything. I think I saw 2 of everything, so I'm pretty sure that's the way that is. And then these envelopes are the Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and More cards and envelopes pack. And you get 20 cards. So there are 10 of each color of card base and envelope. Okay, really fun. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show were these, I want to call them pillow boxes, and I think that's right. So they're square pillow boxes. And in one pack, you get 10. And they're pretty big, but you can stamp on them, you can blend on them, you can color lots of things. Let's just put one together really quick. So you're going to kind of fold along these score lines, my guess is. There's kind of a lot of them. I haven't put one together yet, so this is kind of good for me to try and see what to do. So just do a gentle press around each of the score lines. It's not going to fold over onto itself. It's just like a indentation type of press. Okay, so then it kind of comes together like this. This area here is the open area, so we don't add any adhesive to this sides with the notches. There's some adhesive here that you can remove the paper backing. This side is going to go down, and then it has like a go to the coordinating side, and just kind of press that in to that side. You're going to want to hold on the inside and press on the outside to make sure that that sticks together nicely. So any stamping or blending, coloring that you want to do on these, you need to do before you put it together. Okay. So then we have the same thing on this side. The first time I took the paper off before I put it together. This time I'm kind of making sure that it fits nicely and then remove the paper. And I feel like maybe that would be a little bit better. You can still kind of squeeze your fingers in there and kind of press hard to make sure that gets a nice seal to it. And then on this side, one goes in and then the other. It doesn't matter which goes first, I don't think, because they both have the notch on it. Okay, aren't those so cute? Let's measure to see what size they are when they're put together. So they are just under 2 inches. It's about 1 7/8 inches high. Okay. And then from corner to corner, we're at about 4 inches. And they're not quite square. This one does feel a little shorter on the corner to corner there. Yeah. But anyway, super fun, really cute, really bigger than I thought they would be for this size. You could put a lot of yummy treats in there or a nice little bracelet or trinket, something like that. So these are really nice. So you get 10 of them in one pack. You can tie them up with a bow. Really pretty. All right. So those are kind of the paper accessories. Let's check out let's go to tools really quick. So I only got one tool that I think. They do have some decorative masks that looked really fun, but I didn't add them to my order for my pre-order. But they do have a Stampin' Brayer. And they haven't had a Brayer in their catalog in a long time. So it was really fun to see this kind of come back. So you can use Brayers with ink and it gives a nice smooth surface. Mine has a little bit of an indentation there, which might show up when I do the rolling. But it's got a little bit of a tacky feeling, so that's good, so that it can adhere itself to that ink, like get a good coverage of ink. But I'm excited to play around with this on my cards and see kind of what I come up with. You can use it for paper, you can use it to ink embossing folders. It's just really a fun tool. You can use it to smooth out glue instead of your bone folder. So lots of fun things with that tool. I'm excited to have one back in my craft room. Okay, let's look at embellishments. Joanna is here. Hello, I'm so glad you're able to join me today. Okay, I'm trying to see if these are all new. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go in order from what I can see on the catalog. Oh, let's see. Kylie says, can you show us what it does? Yes, let's do that at the end, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do the embellishments, and then those of you who want to stick around and see how the Brayer works, we'll do that. Okay, so one of the first embellishments that I saw in the catalog, because I've kind of been wanting one of these for a really long time, are these adhesive-backed cork rounds. And I have really wanted to have like a natural embellishment for a while, and especially one that's not made out of wood. Some of the embellishments that are like laser cut from wood, they're very fragile. And so I have a hard time adding them to my cards because if they get mailed or shipped, they can crack. These ones are made out of cork, and so they are more flexible, and they already have the adhesive on the back. So I'm really, 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 really excited about them. They come in 2 sizes. We've got kind of a small size on top and then a larger size on the bottom, but they're not big. Like you can see, they're still pretty small. You get 120 in a pack. So that's probably about, if they divided it in half, it would be 60 for each. Sometimes they'll do a little more of the small ones than the big ones, but I'm really excited about these. And the price point on them is really reasonable too. So I'm really excited. Like I said, like 3 times. Okay, so the next one I want to share with you are the hearts and flowers. They also have adhesive on the back, which is nice. I prefer when the adhesive is already on them. These come in 4 different colors, and I don't know the colors. They don't put them on the pack. So I'm just going to kind of guess that they're Sweet Sorbet, Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, and Pool Party. And you can see how they have flowers, and they come in both small and large, and then hearts in small and large. So you don't get a ton of each color, but you do get a wide variety, which is really nice. This coordinates with the Be Mine suite. So it has the paper, the stamp bundle with the punch, and then this embellishment pack. Okay, let's go to this next one. This one coordinates with those, do you remember from Saturday, not Saturday, oh my goodness, yesterday, when I shared the stamps with the rock and roll? I think these are kind of coordinate with that. So these are called Lightning and Stars. They are also adhesive backed. They come in 2 colors, and just like it says, you have lightning and stars. All the lightnings are the same size, and then you have small and medium sized stars. I wouldn't say they're large in any way. They come in white, probably a Daffodil Delight. This might be Coastal Cabana or Pool Party. Maybe Coastal Cabana. I can't really tell. I'm going to double check in the catalog what that stamp set is really quick. So it's the Rock and Roll Suite. So it comes with paper and the Rock Star stamp and bundle. But I didn't get the Rock Star, did I? No, I can't remember. Where's my stuff? No, I don't think I did buy the Rock Star. I showed you guys, I didn't show you that because I didn't get it, but that's a fun one too. So it does coordinate with the paper, and there's a stamp and bundle that goes with it too. Okay, but the paper is black and white, and I think that's probably what I'm remembering are those fun black and white patterns from the paper. Okay, fun images, that's for sure. And I am a Harry Potter fan, so anytime I see a lightning bolt, that's immediately what I go to. And I just think, oh, I can make some fun Harry Potter things with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Oh, look, see, I liked these so much, I bought multiples of those. Really excited about them. Let's go to the Champagne Iridescent Dots. So these are not adhesive backed, which is good to know because sometimes when you see them in the catalog, the way they line them up looks like they could be adhesive backed. So they are not. They are loose. You could obviously put down a little dot of glue and attach them with that. Let's put a couple in this lid. So they are like champagne colors. They're not white, they're not vanilla. They do have kind of a champagne tone to them. One side, the flat side is not shiny, so more a matte finish. And then the rounded side, which would be the side, the up, right, has that shiny iridescent look to them. There are 4 sizes. So there's kind of a large, a medium, a small, and then an extra small. I'm trying to see if I can put them together. I think that's kind of what they are there. I don't know if I'm for sure, but there are 4 different sizes, and they show that in the catalog. But they're fun. Fun to have. It's I like having some loose elements because then you can use them in shaker cards. These do feel a little thick for shaker cards. Let me see what they kind of designed them to go with. Because most of the time their embellishments have like a sweet or something. So let me just take a quick look. They're supposed to go with the poetic expressions, which is that, let me just kind of show you that paper really quick. So remember this paper, and then the thoughtful expressions is the bundle. So I can see now how that kind of would all work together to create some really beautiful cards. So this was the paper we kind of looked at on Monday, and then the bundle that coordinates with that. Janice asks, will you show us how to use the Brayer in one of our monthly classes? That's a really fun idea to do a Brayer class. Thank you for expressing interest. I will have to do that. Okay, so the next one is the iridescent foil gems. So these look a lot like there's some iridescent gems that they have now in the annual catalog. These look a lot like them. The other one's a little bigger pack and bigger gems, I think. Let me go grab a pack of them. Okay, so nope, I'm thinking of a different. They used to have some foil gems that were like this, but they did them in colors. And I think they're retired now. So this was what I was thinking of, but they're totally different. They have more of a rhinestone feel to them. These are rounded and they've got a little foil inside at the top. And so they kind of give a fun, slightly gold look, but they're mostly clear. I'm not sure if you can see that through it. So I do now remember a couple years ago they had something similar, but I think it was like in a soft sea foam and a petal pink or something was kind of the color of them. I like these a little bit more that they're clear. I think they'll go with more things. So those are beautiful. These are really fun. They coordinate, I think, with the lavender. Am I right? They coordinate with that set. But they are die cut butterflies. Let's see. I don't want to take them all out, but I do want to see how many come in it. So it looks like all the sheets are the same, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 8 sheets. They're all the same. They're very delicate, so be careful as you're taking them out that you don't rip them. They have been laser cut, so you just need to find where they're connected and gently tug, and then they'll come right out. They're beautiful. You can color these with any markers. I probably would do blends. You could blend them with like Stampin' Blend, not Stampin' Blends, your blending brushes. Just be really gentle with them. You can use them just as they are. A white is always a beautiful accent to your cards, especially if it's on top of some beautiful paper. So there are 5 different shapes. I mean, seriously, look how delicate the antennae are on that. So pretty. These are not They do not have any adhesive on them. So I probably would use maybe some liquid adhesive in the large spaces to adhere these to a card. You could put them on dimensionals. I'd be nervous with the antenna catching, like when it comes in and out of an envelope. But just kind of some ideas there as you're working with these. They're really pretty. And I love that the patterns on the wings are all different. This one feels a little bit more like a moth because of the shapes of the pattern of the wings, the shapes of the wings. So those are really pretty. I'm going to just slide these in on the other side so they don't get caught up with the ones over there. Gentle, gentle, gentle. There we go. Okay, just a couple more. Oh, I think some of these actually might come from Celebration because I have more here than I do. I think this one is a Celebration item. So I'm going to put that over there and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, these ones are really similar to the iridescent ones. The iridescent foil gems. These are Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foil gems. So we've got kind of that same idea again. I like that these are a little bit more opaque. They, when they first did these a couple years ago, I thought they were more translucent. And so they didn't really work on my projects very well because if I put them on some colors that didn't go well, they brought the colors through. I didn't love them as much. But these ones I like because they do feel, especially that Pretty Peacock, that they're more opaque and they will coordinate better with, like they'll look better on projects that they coordinate with. I think these would be really pretty with that paper that I shared the other day with the gold foiling. So pretty. Let's see which suite they are supposed to coordinate with. Obviously, you can use them for any project, but I do think it's fun to see. Yes, it's the Forever Love suite. So, okay, then we've got our purple fine shimmer gems. These ones are cut so that they are similar to that iridescent gems that I showed that are in the annual catalog. So they're cut so that they shimmer when you move them around. So they have kind of like those flat edges, kind of like a diamond, I would imagine. They come in 3 different colors. We have a light purple, which is probably like a fresh freesia, gorgeous grape, and then rich razzleberry are the purples in this pack. I've already used them and love them. And then the last pack of adhesive dots is the rainbow adhesive back dots. And this one coordinates with the balloons, paper, and the stamp and die cut. Lots of fun colors. You don't get a ton of each color, so just keep that in mind. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of each size. And so we've got small and large, and you get that in each color. So we've got Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly. Wonder what kind of color. It feels like maybe this is Bubble Bath, and maybe this one's Calypso Coral, but it feels a lot more orange. Then we've got maybe a Pool Party and a Flirty Flamingo. It's kind of what if I'm remembering the colors in that suite, those are, I think I was right. But I'm just not sure about that orangey color. It feels more orange than Petal Pink, but I do think that one's maybe Bubble Bath. So that would be my guess. Anyway, really fun. I love that you get lots of different colors in that one. Okay. Then there are 4 ribbon packs that are in the catalog. And I was kind of surprised that there were only 4. Let's start with this Baker's Twine 3-color pack. This also coordinates with the balloons, so you can see how beautiful those work together. There's the Flirty Flamingo, and it's nice and thin twine, so it's not very thick. It's a lot like just the Essentials pack. Then we have Lemon Lolly and Balmy Blue, I think. So really fun twine. I love twine. I'm always excited to see a new pack of twine come out. Let's go with this one next. Oh, there's the pull tab. I'm excited about this. This is the Gold Faux Leather Trim, and kind of interested to see how it looks and feels. Okay, so it does have kind of a gold shimmer on one side, on the front and the back. So it's not just on one side, so that's good. It does have, on the thin side, there's no shimmer, so it's just on the front and bottom. It's not too thick, and it's really malleable. Let's just tie a bow and see how that looks. Okay, so the knot is thick, but because of the shape of the leather, it doesn't really stack on top of each other. At least it didn't for me. So it sits more to the side. Do you see that in that knot? So I can see me doing like a faux bow with this underneath, like a greeting, because it's not very thick at all. I mean, obviously it's thicker than trim, but it's not crazy, and I do love that. There is not much of a stretch to it, so it's not elastic, so you don't have to worry about that. And it doesn't fray either because it's leather. So that's really fun. I'm liking that one a lot. Definitely will see that on some projects. This is a Sweet Sorbet ribbon, and I think we've had it before. It feels like it's not new, but maybe it's because I was able to order it early, and so I've had it in my craft room actually for a while. I think it goes with the Be Mine suite, so I think that's what it is, because I've had the Be Mine suite for a while, because I was able to order it early because of the events. But this is, let's see, it's called Bordered Ribbon. The width is like a quarter of an inch. The color is Sweet Sorbet, and it has a white border along the edge. It's not thick. Sometimes I struggle with thick ribbons, but this one feels really manageable. It makes a beautiful bow, easy to manipulate. I'm sorry, can you not see what I'm doing? Yeah, I really like that. Any questions about the ribbons? Oh my goodness, this is so much thinner than I thought it would be. I thought for sure this would be like a thick quilted ribbon, but it's not. So this is called Pretty Peacock Metallic Ribbon. And it does have, it feels more like a mesh. It's really thin, and it has some metallic weaved inside with the Pretty Peacock color. Like I said before, I was really worried this would be like a quilted ribbon, and so I wouldn't want to use it because it would be too thick. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my arms are too long. So when they're propped up here, I tend to have a tendency to go outside of the camera. Okay, I'm trying to pull this so that we can get an even amount on both sides. It does catch a little bit because of the texture. So like the mesh, as you're trying to tie it, it kind of catches in that knot. So there is a rough texture to it. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, so there is a roughness, and that's probably because of the metallic thread that's in there. I'm sure this ruffles really beautifully. It's the metallic one that is pulled out if you were to distress it. You're just going to be left with the pretty peacock. Okay, so just so you know that too, I kind of want to like cut it off. It's really pretty. And I think it makes a beautiful bow, and it would make an easy, and the knot itself is not thick because the ribbon is thin. So that's really pretty. I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay, so there's all the ribbons, and we've done all of our embellishments and our tools. So let's go ahead and do a little something with the brayer. So I'm going to give you just two ideas because I just have two that come to mind when I'm thinking about using the brayer. Let me grab something to protect my surface. I did get this fun glass mat, and it's a celebration item, not one that you can purchase, but one that you can earn if you just choose to sign up to be a demonstrator. So if you're interested in getting this, definitely reach out. It's awesome. But we'll talk more about this tomorrow during our celebration live. Okay, give me just a minute to get some ink and some products and stuff. Okay, so the first way that I thought of using this is just to add color to some paper. This has some dust and stuff on it, so I probably should just run this over some water really quick just to clean it up. Okay, so I've cleaned that off. I might still have a couple things of lint, but that will be okay. So you're just going to pick up some ink, and you want to make sure that your ink is even when you use a brayer. I'm not sure if you can see this, and I think it's as even as it's going to get at the moment. But you want to kind of lift it up and roll back and forth and lift so that you're starting and ending at different areas. Because you can see that you have some areas you're going to have more or less ink. Okay. So then let's just see what happens when we roll this onto our paper. Okay. So because I'm using a flat surface, it definitely pulls out any imperfections that are in the roller. And you can see maybe where I didn't get any ink, but it's just fun. And if you like a look like this, you could do it and on purpose, right? So it's kind of, what's the word I'm trying to go for? More of like a distressed type look. So let's now use it in an embossing folder. You're going to want to find the side that's a little more flat. At least let's do it on both sides and we'll just see what it looks like. So you can go ahead and roll this on. You want to move it different directions so that you're getting the ink evenly applied, just like here. So we didn't get it evenly applied here. So as we move it around, our embossing folder will be able to smooth out the ink. Okay, so pick up some ink here and we'll add it to this side. So it's going to get applied to the top areas of our embossing folder. Then you can add your paper. Once you add your paper, you don't want to move it around. And then let's push this through our machine and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so pretty. So it's because it's only touching the top areas, you'll see that it's only in the bottom of the impressions because that's the part that was the top on the embossing folder. So that's a really fun way to just be really intentional with where you're placing your ink. And then this is the other side. So this has more color because we're able to get some of the top areas that were being pushed from the back side or the front side. I'm not really sure, but that's how it looks on the different sides. Kylie says, that's so fun. I agree. So this is kind of the first idea I had with the Brayer. So I'm sure I'll have more ideas and I'll share those as they come. And I'm sure other demonstrators will too. And we'll just kind of all share our ideas and have fun with this new tool that we can get into our craft room. Do you guys have any questions about this or any of the products that you saw me use today? Or not use, but you know what I mean, show you. If you do, you're welcome to reach out and I'm happy to answer any questions. If you're interested in getting your own catalog, make sure to request one. And you can do that through the link. I will put a link up here in the top right corner. I think I forgot to do that last month. I'll also try to maybe add one to the description as well so that you can request a catalog and you can start kind of making your wish list. So thanks for joining me. It's been really fun to be here with you today. And I would like to share with you tomorrow the celebration items that you can get during celebration in 2024. So hopefully you can join me tomorrow around 10 o'clock again. Thanks. Bye-bye.